Hello, everyone. Welcome to KEXP. I'm Larry Rose, DJ here at KEXP. I've been on the air all afternoon and just jumped off the air to come out and welcome you all to this performance. Thank you, Gold Club, Platinum Club donors, and 500 Club for joining us today for this very special VIP concert. Without you, all the great music you hear on the air and the great club concerts you enjoy could not happen. You make events like this possible through your generous support to KEXP, and we thank you so much. We also want to say thank you to our generous sponsor, Laird Norton Wealth Management, and of course, today's artist, John Doe. Very excited to have him here. I've been a big fan of John Doe for many years and his projects, and I remember listening to X way back. I remember buying Under the Big Black Sun back when it first came out, and just been a fan ever since. And excited to have him perform here today. Give a warm welcome to John Doe. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, all peoples in the house. And I'd love to stay here all night, but I have to go play with the other band that I play with down the street. So let's get it on, and if there's a song that you think I might remember, I know that's a lot of ifs, but I'll ask for some requests in a minute, and I'll get started, and then we'll go there. There was a time when the sunshine played in your soft blonde hair, reflected in your golden eyes. You leaned back your head and you laughed about tomorrow. And then it came like a new day. The sun in the sky beamed. Water sparkled down the stream. We knew this would all go away, but not today. And when it did, you were better than the day you were born. Not quite so perfectly formed. The only wish I had that day, that it would stay. Just a little more time with you, with me, with you. Just a little more time with you and me. Down by the stream in the mountains, I promised you faithfully that I would never leave. If and when I went away, I'd still protect you. But now I'm gone, and the loose ends are strings hanging from my hands, tied to an empty land, stuck on a steering wheel in Nebraska. But I'm around, so baby call me just before you go to bed, before you lay down your head, or if you need an old-fashioned cry, I'm the guy. Just a little more time with you, with me. time with you, with me, with you, just a little more time with you and me. There was a time drive by my house late at night. You can see from the freeway above. No silhouette, but a light left on, burning there for love. Smoke is rising from the back, coming out my back door. I'm inside, sound asleep, cigarette on the floor, burning there for love. Well, I can still remember a couple of years ago when the smoke and flames from our names was a burning house of love, a burning house of love, burning house of love, burning house of love. That rusty nail over our front door, here's where I hung our tears in a ring. And I threw that horseshoe into the weeds. I see what luck can bring, 'cause you're in your bed and I'm in mine, on either side of town. Well, I think I might take a ride and burn your love house down like a burning house of love, burning house of love, burning house of love. Thank you. So, X has been playing over at the Crocodile, which is like, what? That's not the way it used to look, but it's really so much nicer. So some of these songs that I normally sing just solo are a little harder, and this is one of them, but I want to try to do it because I like the song a lot. And it was inspired by driving up and down Highway 5 in California. You see a lot of, and also 101, you see a lot of farm workers out there, and you know, I'm glad that they're finally getting overtime pay and things like that. And also, yeah, I encourage everyone to remember when they eat a piece of fruit that somebody picked it. But also that there's, my sweetheart and I have two different ways of getting things done, and I'm going much more towards her way of getting things done, which is just to sort of imagine it and then let it happen, rather than wrenching it and pounding it into place, which is another way of making things happen. And that's sort of what this is about. I'm digging this ditch in the green, green grass. You're talking to the sun in the sky. Water's coming down the mountain behind where we sleep in this town. I'm trying to make a pond, or maybe a lake, where the water is fresh and clean. The sun says, okay, you walk home. Your job is done for today. Help me, help me. Everybody needs a little help. Help me, won't you help me? Not all the time or every day, just need a little help today. Need a little help today. The moon looked down while we were asleep and made jokes about the sun. And in my dreams, I'm still digging that ditch. And now you're talking to the moon. Help me, help me. Everybody needs a little help. Help me, won't you help me? Not all the time or every day, just need a little help today. Need a little help today. Need a little help today. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So this last record I put out is in a path of writing songs where the people involved in the song, they're in the song, actually give and receive love, which is kind of a strange subject matter for most songwriters. For me, usually the love is given and just like thrown away, or there's not enough. That's, so it's trying to write a somewhat positive song without it being like a song by Bread or something horrible. And it's a little more challenging than you would think. So here's another one. It's called a newer song called Sweet Reward. And the other nice thing about this song is that there is no real chorus. So even if people wanted to, they couldn't like strike a lighter and go like that. It's just a stream of consciousness kind of story. He was freshly shorn, and the moon was weak, and an empty street stretched out before him. He was 39 on December 10th, with a birthday 2 weeks away. The train went clickety-clickety beneath his feet, and his clothes didn't fit so good anymore. He could see his breath as he rode between the coach and the dining car. Home seemed so far away, but he got there in less than half a day. He knew the world had kept spinning all the time he was gone, but he couldn't say how it had changed. She talked to him quietly and looked him in the eye and said, "You can stay as long as you like." He smiled a little smile as she opened the window to let a little breeze inside. He split 2 cords of wood and he painted the fence, and he ate good food every day. She got him a job fixing cars for her uncle. He liked getting dirty, then getting clean. But when he lay down at night, held to her hand, he thought, "This is my sweet reward. This is my sweet relief. This is what I waited for. This is what I've been praying for." Thank you. All right, so now we'll go to the flip side, and we'll go back in time to a darker time, and it's called "The Meanest Man in the World." I don't usually get to sing these, you know, if I'm just playing like a regular bar show, you know, people don't stay quiet, you know, and so this is cool and fun for me to be just like a folk singer and sit down and, you know, it's nice. Yeah, yeah, I know, and yeah, it's nice. and yeah, I give to my KQED in San Francisco, and I'm glad that you all take public radio seriously. So give yourself a round of applause. The wide, wide open sky above the sage and the thorns. The rocks and pines were humming an old familiar tune. His hard black boots came crunching up this gravel road. He saw the house a mile away. The moon was just setting. The nights were darker then. Lights in the living room. He could recall that the TV was on, but not if anyone was watching. He never thought of himself as cruel. He never thought of himself at all. Kindness was always outside his grasp. He was the meanest man in the world. He was the meanest man in the world. door wasn't really locked. The fireplace was burning. The room exploded like a bomb, but all in slow motion. Icicles hung from the roof. He remembered someone weeping. Though it was sticky on the rug, he just kept on walking. He never closed a door. He never turned off a light. He left things pretty much the way they were after he did what he did that night. He never thought of himself as cruel. He never thought of himself at all. Kindness was always outside his grasp. He was the meanest man in the world. He was the meanest man in the world. He was the meanest man in the world. Yeah. So, anybody have a request I might do?
Silver Wings.
Okay.
Poor girl.
Okay. See how we are? Poor girl, 100 degrees. How much more time have I got before I got to get out of here? 10 minutes? Oh, I know, I like I said earlier, I would love to stay here all night, but we have a kind of thing that goes on before the show happens at the Crocodile, so I got to go over there. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, I will honor those requests in somewhat the order that they were given. Okay. Here's for Merle Haggard. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight. You are the hole in my head. I am the pain in your neck. You are the lump in my throat. I am the aching in your heart. We are tangled, we are stolen, we are buried up to our necks in sand. You are something in my eye. I am the shiver down your spine, and you are the look of my lips. I am on the tip of your tongue. We are tangled, we are stolen, we are living where things are hidden. We are luck, we are fate, we are the feeling you get in the golden state. We are love, we are hate, we are the feeling I get when you walk away, walk away. You are the dream in my nightmare. I am that falling sensation. You are my needles and pins. I am your hang of the morning. We are tangled, we are stolen, we are living where things are hidden. We are luck, we are fate, we are the feeling you get in the golden state. We're love, we are hate, we are the feeling I get when you walk away, walk away, walk away. You are the hole in my head. I am the pain in your neck. You are the lump in my throat. I am the aching in your heart. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So there's a song that I kind of dreamed. I woke up and I thought, oh, that's an idea. And then I finished it pretty quickly, and then it took me another 8 months to figure out how to play it so it didn't sound bad or dumb. And then I realized that it's basically just kind of a rip-off of the Staple Singers, and that's a good thing to rip off. So, and then you can make up your mind whether this is about life or about death. Whoa. We gotta get on board this train. We gotta get on board this train. You might get to choose where you get on board, but we gotta get on board this train. You can't choose your seat on this train. You can't choose your seat on this train. You can look out the window or stand in the aisle, but we gotta get on board this train. There's all kinds of people on this train. There's all kinds of people on this train. But there's no VIP or platinum reserved, 'cause everybody's on board this train. There's a mountain pass and a straightaway. There's a water stop on a the day. But ready or not, 'cause here it comes. We gotta get on board this train. Say we gotta get on board. Thank you. So here's the last request, and I thank you for coming and supporting your station and all that jazz, and it's been a real pleasure, and thanks to KEXP for inviting me to do this groovy thing. It's really fun. There are men lost in jail, crowded 52 room. There's too many rats in this cage of a world, and the women know their place. They sit home and write letters, then they visit once a year, when they both just sit there and stare. See how we are, gotta keep bars in between us. See how we are, we only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are, oh see how we are. Now there are 7 kinds of Coke, 500 kinds of cigarettes. This freedom of choice in the USA drives everybody crazy. Down in North Dakota, well, they don't give a damn. If you want to poison their water and fuck up their land. See how we are? Get out of my way, you fucking Indian. See how we are? We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are? Oh, see how we are. Well, this morning the alarm rang at noon, and I'm trying to write this letter to you about how much I care, why I just can't be there to draw your bath and comb your hair. Last night in a night spot where things ain't so hot, my friend said I met a boy and I'm in love. I said, oh really? What's this one's name? She said his first name is Homeboy. I said, could his last name be Trouble? See how we are? Homeboy is not one of those names from Tacoma. See how we are? We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are? Oh, see how we are. Now that highway is coming through, so we all gotta move. This bottom rung ain't no fun at all, 'cause now fires and rock houses, grape flavored rat poison, are the new trinity for this so-called community. See how we are? Gotta keep eyes on all of our windows. See how we are? We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are? Oh, see how we are. See how we are. Yeah, see how we are. Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure. Thanks to KEXP, and we'll see you maybe at the X Show.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.